Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, April the 13th. And this is what we covered for today. So for review, we had several questions. So for the first question, how often is biweekly? So if you get paid biweekly, that means you get paid every 2 weeks or you get paid twice a month. The second question, if you get a bonus every quarter of a year, how often do you receive the bonus? So if there's 12 months in a year, you divide 12 by a quarter. So that's divided by 4. So you'll get paid every 3 months because 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So you'll get paid March, June, September, and then December. So you'll just count every 3 months and then you'll get paid your bonus. What is the difference between a wage and a salary? Remember, if you make a wage, you get paid by the hours you work. If you're a salaried employee, you get paid the exact same amount every pay period, regardless of the number of hours you work. That's it. Wage employees can earn overtime. Salaried employees do not earn overtime. All right, what does it mean to be fully vested in a company? That just means that you've worked with the company long enough to receive their full benefits, whatever their full benefits package includes. After you're fully vested, you receive those benefits. So that just means you can think about like the word invested and then vested. If you invest in something for your life, you are loyal to it, you're dedicated to it. So when a company considers you vested, that means that they feel like that you are committed to working for their company, and then they reward you for that with additional benefits. And that's the review for today. All right, so our new stuff, we're continuing 2.04 with orientation for your new employees. All right, so purposes of employee orientation or employee training. When you orient your employees, so when you take your employees on a tour and you partner them with a mentor and you give them on-the-job training with job shadowing, that helps reduce your startup cost because you're training your employees very quickly. New employee, get them oriented within maybe a week and they're off and rolling. And then you've got a mentor, another experienced employee, either working side by side with them or just kind of checking in with them periodically to make sure that they're doing okay. And if they have any questions, that mentor help them out. It also helps reduce nervousness and anxiety. Anytime you have something new come up in your life, you're going to be a little nervous about it. So if you've got somebody by your side or a team of people that are there helping you, then you have that feeling that everything's going to be okay because you know that you've got help. So you don't have to, say, well, how do I do this? And I think my boss told me to do it this way. You don't have to play that guessing game. You know exactly who to go to if you need help, and you can ask them questions. And then training also helps reduce your employee turnover. Remember, it is very expensive to train employees. So companies want to train their employees very well to save cost. And it also helps employees feel like that the company wants them. Because if the company invest time in you, anybody that invests time in you, if they listen to you, if they talk to you, if they help you, it helps you to feel valued. So employees in turn will say, you know what, I really enjoy working here. I really enjoy the stuff that I do. The people are helpful, so they'll stick around. It also saves time for your supervisors and your coworkers. If you've got a team of people that are helping to orient or train your new employees, it saves time. Because think about it, if you've got a new employee and they're kind of self-taught, if they're just kind of learning the job on their own, it takes more time. So let's say, a new employee with no training, it may take them, 3, 6 months to a year to really master their position. Whereas if you have a team of people helping them, they can learn things a lot faster. So it saves time for your supervisors and your coworkers when you actually dedicate that week or 2 weeks in your employee orientation. You also let your employees know what's expected of them in that time period. And then within that, I mean, if somebody's helping you, you're happy and you're satisfied, and it takes away that nervous energy of trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. So it helps you to be satisfied with coming to work every day. And then overall, it just gets your new employees off to a great start with your company. Now, we have 2 phases in orientation. The first phase is the tour. So as soon as you're hired, your supervisor or your mentor or your team will take you on a tour of the facility. It may be just an office with 3 or 4 people, or it may be a large manufacturing plant like Pfizer or Cummins. But just understand that the first phase, they'll take you on a tour. They'll do some meet and greet stuff with your employees. They'll show you around, show you where all the facilities are, show you the equipment, talk to you about the equipment. So your first phase is just, getting to know the company and getting to know your way around and, exactly what the company does. The second phase, this is when you'll actually receive your training. So some of your training may be in a classroom setting with a group. And then some of your training will be actual on-the-job specific hands-on training to what you'll be doing. And then, of course, you'll be job shadowing somebody. When you shadow somebody, think about your shadow behind you on a sunny day. It just kind of follows you around. But with on-the-job training paired with job shadowing, that gets your new employees actually doing parts of the job alongside of an experienced employee. So you need to really pair that hands-on on-the-job training with job shadowing, so your new employees can be watching and doing at the same time. And I think that's all we cover for today. New stuff, yeah, it is. All right, so the rest of the time, we actually worked on our budget. Just make sure you go into Canvas, do your exit ticket for today, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow.